So we've been doing a lot of lower body exercises and routines for these short little snippets. Time to do an upper body one. So we're going to grab some of our weights and we're just going to use our shoes for this one. So perfect exercise routine to do right after you finish up a run. Head down to your workout area, grab your shoes, take them off, and let's do this quick little 5-minute routine. So grab your shoes. I'm going to demo. You do it along with me and just follow along with my arm positions. And I'll talk about kind of which direction the shoes are facing, whether they're facing in, up, down, forward, backwards, and then we'll kind of rip through this routine. This is a burner. It's a sneaky hard exercise, but it should be fun. So let's get things going. We're going to start out by just facing the shoes forward and lifting forward in front of us. The thing we want to do with all this is we want to make sure that we move really, really well, right? You've been hearing that over and over again. I don't want you ripping through this as fast as you can, just slow and controlled, good posture the entire time. And now what I want you to do here is I want you to hold and just bounce up and down, nice and easy. We're going to add some of these variations to positions, variations to holds as we go throughout. 2, 1, and rest. So shake things out a little bit. Next one we're going to do is go from the side and then just go straight up and down. So same thing. What we're doing is we're doing about 30 seconds at each one. So if you get bored and sick of this one, just grab your shoes and go through some various routines, various movements, just basically taking the shoes and doing what you would with some weights and finding that this is a little bit harder than you think. So now just bounce. Again, 30 seconds where we're going to go. We're going to do about 5 minutes of each routine. Should be put us in a pretty good spot. All right, shake things out. And now we're going to go to this position and just open and close. What I've been doing is about 20 seconds for the motion, 10 seconds for the bounce or that little rhythm. For this one, we're going to change our shoe position. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 seconds, or 15 seconds, and then rotate out. So now shoes are facing down, and shoes are facing up. This is going to be a harder one to kind of position. And for this, basically all we're doing is we're shaking up. We're rotating our shoulders, we're rotating our wrists with a lot of that motion. So shoulder press now. Let's have the shoes face, toes face back, bottoms up, press up and down, slow and controlled. Try to keep your elbows about shoulder height. If you can, instead of dropping weight on here, see if you can keep that whole motion overhead. And now rotate your toes together. And then rotate your toes out. And shake things out. Take a little break. Start with the shoes in the middle, and we're actually going to kind of pull apart and go here. So open and back, open and back. And now point the shoes down, so the soles of your shoes facing the ground. And now up and out. And take a break. Shake it out. Okay. We're going to go back to this overhead position here. And then all you're going to do is you're going to go down and back. I have the toes pointed up, bottoms facing each other, just kind of working back and forth. And then how we're going to change this one is just with a little rotation. So rotate the bottoms of the shoes forward. Toes are pointed towards your head. And we're going to rotate the toes out. You hear? Sorry about my laces are bouncing. So I'll take a break. I'm going to tuck my laces in. Give me a little bit more recovery. All right. So we're going to go back to this position. So toes pointed back, bottom face each other, and we're going to alternate. Good. And now point the toes out. Goofy, hard to get in this position. And now point the toes in. And keep that stagger, keep that alternating. And then what you're going to do here, take your shoes, throw them to the side. We're going to do some push-ups. Just finish with some push-ups. So do what you can. So if you can do 10 push-ups, do 10. If you can do 15, do 15, do 20. Kind of work to that point where you're not maxing out, but you can get a good quality push-up in. If you want to play with the position, that's fine. A lot of times I like keeping the elbows down in it. Doing a push-up this way, you can move your hands a little bit further forward, right under your shoulders, and go back. You can go wide grip, and go back. If you can't do a push-up from a typical push-up position, do it from the knees here, up and down. And if that's too hard, I'm going to use the treadmill. And I can go here, just got to push up and down. So just let's finish out with, I'm going to do 5 more. And take a break.